Part 1 of getting ready to be a Twitch streamer. Contemplating life choices.
Medium boxes are the remainder of our anime collection that we haven't put on shelves yet. We have another IKEA shelf, one of these, that's coming in next week. Hopefully that'll clear up the anime section. And maybe some of the manga, but I'm not 100% sure. Goal is we're going to move boxes out, this stuff out, vacuum and clean here, maybe do some dusting.
Okay, so this is where we're at right now. We moved as much out as possible. These boxes are going to stay. Like I said before, we're waiting on another IKEA shelf for this to replace this. Hopefully that'll clear up the last two anime boxes, and then we at least have 3 manga boxes, and there's still some more in the living room now. Name of the game is mostly cleaning, so we gotta vacuum the floors. We'll dust all the shelves and kind of neaten these up because there's some small items here and there that are gonna need to be moved around. Ma'am, I don't think you can get. You can see her, but I don't know if you can see her.
God, so much. You can't see it, but there's like so much dust flying right now. Progress is being made. There's one thing left to do. We're gonna call it good today. Ash is about to hate it because he's right here flopping on the floor and enjoying his time. He's gonna hate me.
Sorry, buddy. I have to do it. I gotta vacuum. Okay, so here is where we're at with the office space. I did move this stuff because this is effectively going to be stuff for this little wall here. We have a small little cabinet here. It's going to be where the little Ethernet ports live. And then 3 out of the 4 signed prints are going to be on this wall. The 4th one, the free room one, is going to be, we need a frame for it. And then I'm thinking some art over here. Once we get the last shelf, art behind the door probably. And then we have this whole wall space that we can play with as well. First stream, the goal is to be ready for my first Twitch stream on November 8th, Friday, November 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern. That is my birthday. I'm very excited. That is the goal, is I want to get this office space ready and raring to go. For that, go follow me on twitch.tv/LilacAnimeGame. That is the Twitch channel I will be going live on November 8th. So I hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you guys probably in a part 2, whether that's tomorrow or next week. Once I get more progress, or I have the time for some more progress, I'll make sure to take you along. So, bye.
Part 2 getting ready to be a Twitch streamer. Little shelf of figures and beads. Artist prints and voice actor autographs. Drawing of Boyfriend and I by the amazing Kristen McGuire. Prints to hang up behind door. Progress. Follow me on Twitch. First stream on my birthday, November 8th. Okay, bye. Part 3 of getting ready to be a Twitch streamer.
Guys, it's here. We have our last shelf that's gonna go in the office. Plan is, Andrew, my boyfriend, he's gonna help me build it, but it's going to effectively replace this guy right here, this white one. I've had these white ones for a while, but it's gonna be one of these guys. One of the dark brown. It's taller than, like, size comparison. It's taller than the white one. Are you ready to help me with this monstrosity?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I want you to know, IKEA, these things are a bitch. Because one thing you screw up, and you already have one of these in there, they are a pain in the ass to get back out again. We just dealt with that.
Literally every time we make one of these shelves, it's always something goes wrong at this step in getting it out.
And then we have to get this fucker out. Okay, so this is done. We gotta get, I think for now, because I'm gonna need to transfer stuff off of the white one anyway, we kind of just move it out of the way. Yay, tall boy! Okay, so now we gotta get this bad boy in the office. Yes! Yes! Oh my god, it's a perfect fit because I legit measured this enough to make sure it didn't hit the door. So, we got this bad boy in. This is the last shelf. I'm not gonna do any decorating yet or put those shelves that are right there on it yet because I need to do lights. Lights is the next goal. I'm wondering, you know, it'd be stupid if I do it.
How? What?
Pushing all of that to the end and bringing this guy and seeing if it fits over on this side. I'm not doing it tonight.
Maybe you lie. My work here is done. I'm going to bed.
But that's what I'm wondering because we have this guy kind of on the corner, kitty cornered. But I'm wondering if we did pulled that out, scoot it down, and maybe it would have enough space to fit next to this guy once everything's scooted down. That's for another day though. But we're at a little over 2 weeks until first stream on November 8th. I'm very excited. Yeah. I can't wait to have this all done and be all pretty and have it ready for stream. I'm so excited. Come back later for part 4 when we decorate this monstrosity and deal with the lights. The lights are gonna be the next big piece, is figuring that part out. But I'll see you guys later. Bye!
Part for getting ready to be a Twitch streamer.
We are on a mission today. I want to figure out this monstrosity. What I want to try and do is figure out some backlighting with these shelves. I keep getting these as Christmas presents. Like, I do have some, like, strip lights, and I figured the idea would be, because this side of the office is a little dark, I figured my idea would be to kind of strand them along around the back and give it a little bit of backlighting. But the other part is too, and I discovered this after we did this last bookshelf the other day, and I'm wondering if I can get this bugger, move this whole thing down, and then put it on the end here near the door. So we're not probably going to get excessively far today, but that's going to be my main thing, is just dealing with the lights, and then I will deal with this bad boy later. But yeah, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so I've moved the shelves around a little bit, pulled them out, and scooted them down. I was thinking that I could thread it from behind, but I don't, the strip lights from behind, but I don't think I'll be able to. So I have this power strip there. It's plugged in behind here. So I'm thinking what I would need to do, we'll plug the light in there, and we will have it kind of go around the whole bookcase from side to the top and the other side. There's no guarantee it's going to be long enough to do, because the one that I'm looking at using is it's this guy. It says it's 6.5 feet, but we're gonna give it a spin and see what happens. But good, you two. Come on now. These two are wrestling a little bit, but I got it to fit. It fits this entire length of the wall. The door can open all the way, so I'm so hyped about that. So I think what's next at this stage is going to be the lights. I'm looking at this. I'm looking at the shelf. This probably isn't going to be long enough to cover the whole back of the shelf. But let's see how far we can get. Whoa, whoa, ha! They're on, they work. So it probably goes up to maybe about here. So the other half, I can probably cover the rest. But the fun part is trying to get the other half to be plugged in. Shoot. We might need some more things. So the issue is, I have this right here, right? And the end of it is flat and it plugs against the wall here. The issue I have, this is no way long enough to do. It probably go up to there, right? But the only other issue I have is the other side, because there's an outlet behind about here, right? And then I need something to, one, get the lights, and two, we need to be able to plug into the Ethernet box here. I need to order another batch of these guys, so that way I have one for this other side of the shelves here. That way I can plug it into the other set of lights that we have, and then we can kind of finally thread the lights along the bookshelf. The shelves, and then call that a day. But for now, there's not much else I can do until we do that. So a little disappointing, but I think we're kind of figuring out how it's gonna come along and come together, which is good. So I think we're gonna probably call it a night. We're officially less than 2 weeks away from the first stream, and I'm very excited, and hopefully I can get what the rest of the stuff that I need. And then I can work on this some more in a couple days. So until then, thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Part 5, getting ready to be a Twitch streamer. Finally working on this monstrosity today. My supervisor is here. Finally getting the rest of our anime collection unpacked feels amazing. We have a lot of anime wall. Bonus, got the last framed art up behind the door. So much progress. My goal is to finish setting up the office this week. We are so close to finishing. Setting up the stream will be next after the office is done. There's less than 2 weeks until my first stream. I'm so pumped. Please go follow me on Twitch, so you know when I go live on November 8th. Okay, bye. Part 6, getting ready to be a Twitch streamer.
It's time. I am finally gonna finish up the actual office setup today. I'm very tired. I worked like 11, 12 hours between 2 jobs today. I don't care. I want to get this done tonight. So, 2 things we're doing tonight. The LED strip lights. Those are gonna be put onto the bookshelf. Number 1. 2. The Ethernet cables. I got a couple of Ethernet cables from Best Buy the other day, and we're gonna get those set up and run through the office. That way I can get connected to the modem that is in the living room. Those are the two things we're doing today. I really want to get them done. So I didn't record myself putting up these lights. I think it's been about 30-45 minutes since I've started working on them. But I do want to show you what they look like. So this is what it looks like right now, before, and it's off. And then this is what it looks like after. So I used two different strip lights. I have one, it's super long. I actually started on that end. I need to fix it. And threaded it up here around to just the corner there and threaded it back around to the side just to give it double the light. And then I took one of the other singular strip lights and I rigged it so it's just at least down on the bottom, so I have like kind of like a floodlight effect going down here. The lighting looks pretty freaking sweet, I'm not gonna lie. So I think I'm gonna call that a win on that one. So that now just leaves one more thing, and the main setup for the office is done. And that is the Ethernet cables, because our modem is in the living room, and obviously we need it to reach here because there's only one hookup in our apartment. So I got two lengths of cables. I got a 14-foot and a 25. So the idea is to connect it there, behind this shelf, go under here, and then it's going to hook to the Ethernet box there. That's going to be the 14-foot. And then the other one is just only going to be used for streaming purposes. It's going to be attached to the modem out in the living room, and then we can just kind of thread it here whenever I stream. Okay, so here's how it looks. Plugged into that guy on that side there. It comes down around behind this bookshelf, and then I have it rigged so it's going straight through here. I have a couple of the hooks on the wall here, and it connects to the box. I think the actual office setup is done. I think that's it for the office portion. I'm so happy the office portion is done. This light is bright as crap right now. Like, this is crazy. I'm so excited about this.
Final setup for now.
Guys, you have no idea how happy I am with how this all looks. Up next is going to be focusing on getting the stream itself ready to go. I think I have decided that I want to make the jump to OBS, and that's going to take some time to set up. But I'm going to hopefully continue to take you on that little journey. I'm so stoked this is ready as it's ever going to be for Friday, November 8th, for my birthday, 1, and 2, my first Twitch stream. I'm so excited, and I have so many fun things planned in the coming days and the coming weeks, so please stay tuned for that, and I guess until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.
Part 7, getting ready to be a Twitch streamer.
So I have a couple days until first stream on Friday, November 8th, and tonight I kind of want to focus on a lot of stuff on the stream side, getting that all prepped and ready to go. I think it was Sunday morning. I did get into OBS, I set up all of my different scenes, I got most of the stuff done and ready for that, but there is a couple of pieces that I still need to do, one of which is the chat box here, because I need to get a chat sorted out for that. But aside from that, I kind of want to try and figure out a couple other fun little things to figure out and work on to add to OBS to try and make it a much more fun experience for Friday night. Well, I checked off at least one thing on my list, and that's figuring out the chat box. Because with the chat box and with stream alerts, I decided to keep using the Streamlabs stuff and do it as like browser sources I figured out. Ta-da! It's working. It's working, guys. We've learned about custom docs on OBS now. So I have my quick actions here, the activity feed, and I guess I got a follower yesterday, so thank you, Gwenful. I'm pretty sure I know exactly who this is, but thank you for following. I appreciate it. So I think activity feed and the quick actions can stay here. Chat will be separate on, I have a vertical monitor on my left side. So I think that's where I'll keep chat, as well as Spotify for music. Alright, progress report. We played around with our audio a little bit, and setting up filters and getting some balancing going. So I think we're in a good place. I have a YouTube video going on the other monitor just to kind of like test things and make sure everything is good. I'm looking at some tutorial stuff on TikTok right now on how to get this all set up. Set up Nightbot already, that's done. We're doing our best to figure out lighting and camera stuff, and I'm learning how to like kind of balance it out a little bit. I think this is decent lighting wise. Like, granted, if I close the laptop it's better, I think, but I think once OBS is more on the laptop screen, it'll probably balance itself out that way, because the game will primarily be here. I figured out some settings to get higher quality video on my camera because that was not set up. So I went into, where's my webcam? My webcam here. And as soon as it loads, resolution FPS type, I did it as custom instead of the device default. And it actually, like, I could bump up the resolution quality to 1920 by 1080, and I think it's a freaking game changer. I love it so much right now. I just resized everything on my different scenes, so this actually looks so much better now. And even with my lighting's not the greatest, but it looks so much better now. So I think for tonight we're gonna call it good. With doing some more setup things. Let's see, we did some work with the audio, we got the chat box sorted out, got some lighting and camera stuff sorted out, so now it kind of looks a little bit nicer lighting wise. But we're making a lot of progress, and the stream, it's Wednesday night when I'm doing this bit, so the stream is in 2 days. Tomorrow I'll probably do more stuff. If there's anything you guys recommend to really up the quality of the stream, because I want to try and make it a really good stream, is what I want to do. Especially with what the setup I have is, I would appreciate it. Any suggestions, tips, ideas, things like that. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah. So, I guess that's it for today. So we will deal with more stuff tomorrow then. Yep.
Part 8, getting ready to be a Twitch streamer.
So it's Sunday. It's been 2 days since my birthday stream on Friday. We have to do some fixing and changes, because if you were at Friday night stream, which thank you first of all, if you were, it was such a fun time, and it was a great welcome for me into the small streamer community. But if you're there Friday, you probably dealt with my tech problems and my stream stuff for the first hour or so. We kind of figured out that OBS is not going to work for what I need. I tried fixing things like changing servers, like encoding servers for Twitch, and settings and things like that, but finally I switched over to Streamlabs. I'm like, what are the chances that I still have these same issues? And I didn't have those issues. So for the rest of the stream we used Streamlabs and everything was hunky-dory. So I have a feeling my computer is just not capable of doing OBS and to its full extent. So we're going to switch everything back over to Streamlabs today and make some adjustments in terms of audio balancing, things like that, because listening through some of the pieces of the VODs that I did have, I either had too loud for music and game audio or too quiet, and I want to try and find that even balance. Yeah, too loud of music, too quiet here. So Spotify was way too loud during this, and I had gotten my very first raid in like the first 5 minutes, so I had to change that on the fly. And then the other issue that kind of happened a little bit was the game audio being a little quiet at points. So you can barely hear the game audio. So that happened, I think, in a couple spots. So first things first, at least, is converting all of the streams that the scenes that I had from OBS back into Streamlabs. That's the first issue. And then the second is going to be setting up everything that I need for this week's worth of streams. This includes tomorrow's Pokemon Snap game, the flea market prep stream for Wednesday, and then free for all Friday with, I already picked 2 games that I want to play on Friday night. So I want to set up scenes ahead of time for those 2 games specifically. That way they're all said, done, we don't have to worry about it. So we fixed up most of the basic stuff. So the just chatting screen, the starting soon, BRB, and stream ending screens are all fixed. Now the things I want to do is work on effectively a few things. The React one, maybe not right now, but Pokemon Monday, Flea Market Prep Wednesday, but I want to create 2 scenes for the Free-for-All Friday games. But that's probably the next thing that we're going to work on putting together and setting up. We've hit a minor snag with trying to set up these scenes because I have the Elgato hooked up to the main monitor where I'm going to be doing gameplay, but for some reason on Streamlabs it's not picking up. That's a problem. I've been trying back and forth to like see if I can fix it, but for some reason it's not picking up on it, which is very weird. So I think I might have to come back to this for a few minutes because I do need to go grocery shopping before it gets too dark. Come back from grocery shopping and this is what I see. 2 little gremlins together on a box. You 2 are so precious. I let my computer like rest for a little bit while I was doing that. Come back, still not connecting to the capture card. So I'm checking on the stupid chance, because it has been a little bit. I'm updating the drivers to see if maybe that's the problem that I'm having with the capture card. So we're gonna see. This is gonna take a little bit, so I'll have to again come back in a little while. And hopefully that'll fix it. If not, I might have to get my more tech-savvy friends on the internet to help me figure out what the hell is happening with this. We fucking did it. We fucking fixed it. I'm so happy right now. So, apparently it was in fact the drivers, because I haven't had them updated in a couple of years. So, we now have it totally fixed, and we should be able to finish setting everything up now. Okay, so I have managed to fix all of my scenes and got them set up for this week. The biggest time-consuming part ended up being the Elgato capture card shenanigans, but thankfully, because we updated all of my drivers, we are now good to go for the week, and I'm not going to be panicking. We're good to go. I'm so excited to stream again tomorrow night. Twitch.tv/Lilac Anime Review if y'all want to go follow. And yeah, it'll be a fun time tomorrow night. So I'll catch you guys later.